Today we are entering the world of 2 by 1 multiplication. So how we are going to do this is by using area models and partial products. So we are going to be using partial products and area models today, okay? So partial products is when you take a multiplication problem. So we're going to work with the one 21 times 4 first. So for example, you take 21 times 4 and you're going to break this into 20 plus 1 so that it's easier to multiply by 4. That's partial products, okay? So we're going to pair partial products with area models. We're going to pair them. The area model involves breaking it down to where you have that 20 and 1, okay? So today we are pairing these two together. We are using them both together to make multiplying 2-digit by 1-digit simple. So I'm going to go ahead and start by showing you 21 times 4, okay? So here's how we're going to go ahead and we're going to do this. First, we are going to break this 21 into partial products. We are going to turn it into 20 plus 1. Basically, I'm asking you to put it in expanded form. So 20 plus 1. So when we read a multiplication problem, this is actually 21 groups of 4, okay? So we still have 21 groups. We're just going to break it down to 20 times 4 and 1 times 4, okay? So it's going to look like this when we draw an area model. Okay, I'm going to zoom out a little bit. So we have our 4 over here. And then we're breaking it into 20 and 1, okay? No, it's not super proportional, but so we're going to do, and that means in this box, we're multiplying 4 times 20. Well, we already know how to do that. 4 times 2 gives us 8. Tack on 1 0, 80. Then we're going to do 4 times 1, which gives us 4. We add these two numbers together, and we get our answer of 84. Okay, I'm going to go through that again. So I had 21 times 4, and I used partial products to break it down into 20 times 4 and 1 times 4. So I put this number in expanded form, 20 plus 1, and then I drew my area model. So here's the area model, and I put my 4 over here, and I have my 20 and my 1. So then I did 4 times 20, put my 80, 1 times 4, put my 4, and then I added them together to get 84 as my total. Okay, we're going to go ahead and look at another one. Let's go ahead and look at 36 times, let's do 5. Okay, 36 times 5. All right, so go ahead and try it on your own. So our first step is going to be to break this down into 30 plus 6. All right, so now we're going to do 30 times 5 and 6 times 5. It's still 36 groups. I'm going to draw my area model, just a rectangle, and I'm going to divide it into 2 parts. This is my 30. This is my 6. So I have 36, and my 5 goes over here. Okay, I still have 36 groups of 5. Next, I'm going to take 5 times 30. I see my basic fact of 5 times 3, which gives me 15. And then I have 1 0 here. I'm going to tack it on. Then I'm going to take care of 5 times 6, which that gives me 30. And I'm going to add those two numbers together, and I'm going to get 180. Okay? So let's go ahead and try one more before we move on to a word problem. Okay, so let's go ahead and do $74 times 3. Okay, 74 times 3. Go ahead and give it another try on your own. So my first thing here is to break this down into expanded form, 70 and 4. And then I'm going to draw my rectangle, 70 and 4, 70 and 4, so still 74 groups, times 3. 3 times 70 is my first deal. 3 times 7, I know that one. That gives me 21, and I'm tacking on 1 0. Next, I take care of 3 times 4, gives me 12. I add these two together, and I get 222. Okay, we are going to look at one word problem, and then we're going to go ahead and move on. So I'm going to copy this down for us. Kareen's puppy eats 3 meals a day. So breakfast, lunch, and dinner. How many meals does the puppy eat in 32 days? Right? So Kareen's puppy eats 3 meals a day. How many meals does the puppy eat in 32 days? So I know that I have 32 days, and at 3 meals a day I need to multiply by 3. I'm gonna break this down into expanded form, 30 and 2. Okay, I'm gonna draw my partial products, put my 30 right here and my 2, sorry that's a little cramped, multiplying by 3. 3 times 3 gives me 9. Add a 0. 3 times 2 gives me 6. Add them together, 96. So I'm going to say Kareen's puppy eats 96 meals in 32 days. All right, there we go.